Hello students, today you will learn about division of decimals. Now look at this question. Suppose we are asked to divide 1.6 by 4. So 1.6 is the dividend and 4 is the divisor. So we will write 1.6 inside and 4 will be written outside. Now students, since there is only one digit in the divisor, we will try to consider only one digit from the dividend. That is, we will try to divide only one digit from the dividend by the divisor. That means we will try to divide 1 by 4. 4 into which number is equal to or nearest to 1? 4 into 1 is 4, which is greater than 1. So, we will take 4 into 0, which is equal to 0. Now, when we subtract 0 from 1, we get 1. Now students, we have a remainder 1, but 1 is less than 4. So, we have to bring down 6. But there is a point before 6. So we have to shift this point to the quotient. So before bringing down 6, we will shift this point to the quotient and 6 will come down as it is. Now we have to divide 16 by 4. 4 multiplied by which number is equal to or nearest to 16? 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to 16. So when we subtract them, we get 0 remainder. Now students, since there is no more digit in the dividend, the division is over. So when we divide 1.6 by 4, we get the quotient as 0.4 and remainder as 0. Now students, look at this question. Suppose we are asked to divide 273 by 5. So 273 is the dividend and 5 is the divisor. Now students, since there is only one digit in the divisor, let us try to consider only one digit from the dividend. Now, if we consider only one digit from the dividend, we will get 2. But 2 is less than 5. So, let us consider 2 digits from the dividend. That is 27. So, 27 is greater than 5. So, we can consider 2 digits from the dividend. That means we will try to divide 27 by 5. So 5 multiplied by what number is equal to 27 or nearest to 27? 5 multiplied by 5 is 25, which is nearest to 27. So when we subtract 25 from 27, we get 2. Now students, compare these 2 and 5. Now when we compare them, we can see that 2 is less than 5. So bring down the next digit, that is 3. Now 23 is greater than 5. So now we will try to divide 23 by 5. So 5 multiplied by what number is equal to or nearest to 23? 5 multiplied by 4 is 20, which is nearest to 23. So when we subtract 20 from 23, we get 3 as the remainder. Now students, since this chapter is about decimals, we will try to get a decimal point in the quotient. So, since 3 is less than 5, we cannot divide 3 by 5. So what we will do, we have to put a 0 here. But how can we put a 0 here? We can put a 0 here if we put a decimal point after 4. So since I have put a decimal point after 4, I can put a 0 here. Now we have to divide 30 by 5. 5 multiplied by what number is equal to 30 or nearest to 30? 5 multiplied by 6 is equal to 30. So when we subtract them, we get the remainder as 0. So when we divide 273 by 5, we get the quotient as 54.6 and the remainder as 0. Now students, look at this question. In this question we are asked to divide 100.1 by 22. So students, 100.1 is the dividend and 22 is the divisor. Now students, since there are 2 digits in the divisor, let us try to consider 2 digits from the dividend. So if we consider 2 digits from the dividend, we get 10, which is less than 22. So let us consider 3 digits from the dividend. So if we consider 3 digits from the dividend, we get 100, which is more than 22. So we can consider 3 digits from the dividend. That means we will try to divide 100 by 22. So 22 multiplied by what number is equal to 100 or nearest to 100? 22 multiplied by 4 is equal to 88, which is nearest to 100. So when we subtract 88 from 100, we get 12. Now students, since 12 is less than 22, we will try to bring this 1 down. But there is a point before this 1. So we will shift this point to the quotient and we will bring down this 1 here. So students, now we will try to divide 121 by 22. So 22 multiplied by what number is equal to or nearest to 121? 22 multiplied by 5 is 110, which is nearest to 121. So when we subtract 110 from 121, we get 11. Now students, 11 is less than 22 and there is no other digit in the dividend to bring down. So what we will do is, we will put a 0 here. Since there is a point in the quotient, we can put a 0. Now we will divide 110 by 22. So 22 multiplied by what number is equal to or nearest to 110? We know that 22 multiplied by 5 is 110. So when we subtract them, we get 0 remainder. So when we divide 100.1 by 22, we get the quotient as 4.55 and the remainder as 0. So students, that's all for today. Thank you.